I think the word forgiveness needs a little bit more attention than it gets. And I say this because for both the one who is seeking forgiveness from someone and the one who is trying to forgive, I think both of those people need to see forgiveness not as a thing, not as a thing that you give somebody or a thing that you give to yourself, but as actually a state of being, that you become in a state of forgiveness. And when you're in a state of forgiveness, you will find peace and ability to move past whatever event hurt you. And I think it's important that both the person who is hurt and the person who did the hurting needs to understand that it is a state of being as opposed to a gift or a thing that, you give, So when you ask somebody, please forgive me, that's really not a fair thing to ask, and it's not even a correct way of looking at it, because what you're doing is really trying to console yourself with that you will hear the person say, yes, I forgive you, gives you the relief, but it doesn't necessarily give the person that you've hurt the relief. And I know that we hear, you need to forgive them more for yourself than them. Even hearing that statement isn't really necessarily enough for the person, and it makes it even more frustrating and hard for the person who's been hurt, because they're like, fuck, now I'm supposed to get over this for me, and I can't, because you're thinking it's a thing that you're supposed to accept. But no, it's actually a state of being. And if you can look at it that way, just like you're in a state of love, a state of contentment, when you find yourself in a state of forgiveness, it's an all-encompassing way of being, that it becomes your nature, as opposed to this thing that you're supposed to achieve, give and get. So if you are somebody who has hurt someone, I think it would be really nice of you to not ask for forgiveness, but more to say to the person that you hurt, I really wish peace for you. I really hope you get to a state of forgiveness. I think it would sound odd to say at first, but if you really think about it, it's probably the best thing you could do for that person. And for the person who is hurt, you don't have to give forgiveness. The work is to get yourself into a state of it, so that then you can let go and take your time with that. There's no right or wrong. There's no time limit. And rather than thinking it's something you have to give to yourself or to another, it's not. It's already in you. It's already a state that you have available to you. So take your time getting there and allow yourself to feel the pain and be hurt. And then understand that once you get out of that state of hurt, you will enter the state of forgiveness, and then no words are needed to be said, because it's you. It's just your way of being. Yeah.